Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. This is the general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading today may apply to everyone. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we all need to know? What does the collective need to hear? What is happening in their lives? What is going on here? This is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is all about movement and things starting to get unstuck and get moving. The Eight of Wands is also a card of communication. Two-way communication, actually. So this is an indication that you can be receiving that call, that text, that message from the person who is on your mind when the Eight of Wands is present. But as well, like I said earlier, it is about getting things unstuck and getting things moving. And when they start to get moving, they will start to move very quickly because the Eight of Wands is an indicator of sudden and swift change. And we have been seeing sudden and swift change coming up in all of the readings lately, guys. So something in the collective is definitely happening for all of you guys. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want to reveal? What does the collective need to hear today, please? The Hangman, interesting, because the Hangman is about things sort of like being in a place of, well, being stuck, actually, because the Hangman is in a place of suspended animation, but all of that being stuck and being at a crossroads and being at a stalemate is breaking free because the Eight of Wands leads the way for this reading. The Hangman is ruled by Pisces, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces, this can indicate that there is a message in this reading for you, but you don't have to be a Pisces for this reading to work for you or resonate at all. This is truly more the energy of what is happening in this connection with your person, and what is happening in your life, and what is happening in your person's life as well. But the Hangman also tells us that your person is receiving a major wake-up call. The universe is pounding them on the head, bombarding them with signs and synchronicities, saying, hey, wake up. It is time to get moving and grooving here because time is of the essence and things need to start moving in the direction for the two of you to come into union. The Hangman also tells us that your person will be a better communicator and be so very willing to make more compromises with you as you rebuild this relationship and have better communication, making more compromises, being a better partner, being a better all-around person for you, which is what you need them to do because they have seen the light. They're having their epiphany. They're having their breakthrough. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want us to hear today, please? What does the collective need to know? What is happening here? Well, Judgment. Yes, here we go. It is Post-it time. As I knocked a bunch of them on the floor. Okay, guys, it is Post-it time. And I don't want to leave these permanently on the cards because then it make them come out. And I don't think that's right. I think the cards need to come out as the universe wants them to come out, which is why we shuffle on the table. Judgment. Judgment is all about restoration, regeneration, and renewal of this connection between you and your person, because Judgment is the card of the resurrection, and you can't see it because it's covered with yellow Post-its, but there are these bodies that are rising from the grave as the archangel blows the horn for that resurrection. This tells us your person is coming back. They want to restore this connection with you, but also they are kind of, well, judging themselves a little bit here for their actions and their behaviors and their words that were so hurtful to you. What else does the universe want to reveal for this reading today for the collective? What does the collective need to hear? What is happening here? This is the Moon. The moon tells us your person is dreaming about you, and you may very well be dreaming about them. Perhaps you are meeting up in 5D, in the spiritual realm, on the astral plane, to meet, exchange energy, and communicate with each other. Sometimes you guys will remember these dreams, sometimes you won't. Sometimes the dreams will come to you later in the day or a few days later. Just whenever you start remembering those dreams, try to take a moment to write them down or talk them or text them to yourself into your phone so that you have some sort of reminder of the signs and symbols and perhaps even conversations that you had with your person in your dream. But as well, the moon is a card of sadness. It's a card of melancholy, and it tells us your person is missing you, which is why they are judging themselves a little harshly here. The moon is also a card of illusions. And your person is acknowledging here that they allowed their illusions to kind of like override their love for you. They were allowing their fears, which are illusions, and the stuff that lives in their head to override what they were feeling in their heart. And this is what they are judging themselves for here. But the moon is a card of sadness. It is a card of melancholy. And maybe some of you watching this reading are feeling that as well, because it is a difficult thing to be in this place of no contact from your person because you love them. You want to be with them. You want to spend time with them. You want to hear from them. But something here that started this reading is definitely lighting a fire under them to get up and get things moving, because this is a card of movement. It's also a card of communication. Your person initiating this communication with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want us to hear? What does the collective need to know? Well, this is the Five of Cups, and it would make sense that the Five of Cups would come after the moon and the Judgment card. The Five of Cups tells us your person is feeling a lot of guilt, a lot of regret, a lot of remorse for their actions, for the things they said to you that were hurtful and soul crushing and disappearing from your life and running and ghosting and just poof, becoming the invisible person, never to be seen again. But as you look at this figure, they are filled with this sense of sorrow and melancholy, and that is the Five of Cups energy. This person, this knight, is holding this flag, and he's battle weary from fighting his own battles, his internal battles that this knight is having with himself. I'm using him because that is the image on the card. These are genderless readings, and they are looking at this guilt, regret, remorse, and feeling the heavy weight of that. All this person has to do, though, is turn around. And they can see those two cups are still standing, which represents the Two of Cups, which is about union. All this person has to do is turn around and grab those two cups, pick up that phone, and start communicating with you. But this is your person at the moment, feeling this heaviness, this sorrow, this sadness, judging themselves, feeling depressed. Perhaps for some of you as well, they may even be going through a dark night of the soul, because the energy of the moon and the Five of Cups combined can be a very heavy emotional energy. Perhaps some of you out there are going through a dark night of the soul as well. And the only way to truly go through that is to take it one moment, one breath at a time, because ultimately the light is on the other side of that dark night, and your person will find their way back to you. They are just really heavily in their feels and their emotions at the moment, feeling the loss and the regret and all of the remorse for the things that they have done that have damaged this relationship, but also hurt you and themselves. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want us to hear? What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is happening here in this connection? The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is another kneeling knight. And this tells us that your person is in this place where they are thinking about how they are going to approach this situation between you. They are thinking about what actions, what words they're going to say, what actions they're going to take. And this knight that is kneeling is getting ready to stand up and start fighting their way back to you. This is a moment where your person is taking this time out. And yes, for some of you, this time out has been a very long time, which is why you may be feeling this melancholy and sadness. But this knight is reflecting upon the right actions. They want to come at you with a fresh approach. They want to be real with you. And that is the energy of this reading. Feeling this regret and remorse, judging themselves harshly for how they have acted towards you, and then getting up and doing something about it. And that is the energy of this Nine of Wands, especially as it dropped beneath the 8, which is about them getting up and taking action, because the Nine of Wands is a card of courage. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want to reveal today? What does the collective need to know about what is going on? Six of Wands. Six of Wands is all about recognition. And your person is acknowledging here that they are recognizing that you are the one for them. They know that you are like no one else that they have ever been with in the past. They know that you are very different. They are acknowledging here that there is a deep soul connection between you. But in a way, with the Six of Wands, it's about, well, it is about recognition. It is about your person actually having you up on this pedestal. And when you're up on the pedestal, you're not down there with your person. They need to bring you back down to earth with them. And so in a way, it's kind of like they do see that you are the right one for them, but in some ways they feel that they are not worthy of you or of this connection, but they are working through that with the cards that we have in this reading. They're judging themselves. They're seeing the light. They're having a fresh perspective. They are feeling the heavy weight of the guilt, remorse, and regret for the things that they've done. They're going to get up from this kneeling position and start making their way back to you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want us to hear today, please? What does the collective need to know about what is going on? Well, this is the Star. I have a Post-it that has no stick, but that will have to do. The Star. The Star is a card of hope. And it tells us that there's reason for you to be optimistic about this connection with your person. This is about you recognizing that there's still hope here for your person to get their act together. And find that hope and find that strength within you. That is where your courage needs to come into play. It is difficult being in separation because you do want to be with your person. But if we can kind of flip that story a little bit and look at it from the place of we are preparing for union, because this is where the life lessons and the personal growth and the spiritual awakening comes during this preparing for union stage, it actually has a better connotation and a better feel for what you are going through. But the Star is a card of healing, and it tells us that your person is healing whatever those things are that have caused them to act out, to act like a child, to behave immaturely, to act out with the ways that they did when they said all of those things to you that hurt you, when they acted and behaved in ways that were low vibration behaviors or perhaps even toxic or dysfunctional behaviors. They are working on healing and releasing all of those things during this time that you are preparing for union, because your person is judging themselves and they are feeling all of the feels of their regret and their remorse for how they have acted and for the words they've said. So this Star card does tell us your person is working through those issues. The Star is ruled by Aquarius. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Aquarius, again, a place of validation, but you don't have to be Aquarius for this reading to work or resonate with you. This is more the energy of what is happening. All as well, the Star is about the divine guidance that is around this connection with your person. The people upstairs, especially with it falling beneath the Judgment card, that massive archangel there on that card. your angels and guides, your person's angels and guides, the universe at large, God, and everybody else that is part of that heavenly administration are working on your person to try and show them the way, to lead them, to guide them, to direct them in the ways that they need to, so that they can find this fresh approach for you that comes with that Nine of Wands, so they can battle their way back to you. But this Six of Wands tells us your person will be successful. The Six of Wands is also a card of success, and it tells us that they will overcome whatever challenges and obstacles have been in their way in terms of being able to work through these issues and show back up for you in a very meaningful way. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What else does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to reveal? What do we need to hear today, please? Well, this is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups does tell us that your person is acknowledging here that, yes, they owe you an apology. And that apology is forthcoming from your person, because this reading started with sudden and swift change and incoming communication. The Page of Cups also tells us your person is acknowledging here that, yes, they did behave childishly. They were immature in how they approached this connection with you, but they have been working on their emotional maturity and stability. During this time, they have been preparing for union because they see the light, and this Star card is about them healing. The Page of Cups is a water sign, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, again, a place of validation for you, but you don't have to be a water sign for this reading to work. This is the energy of your person. Now, the Page of Cups also tells us that your person wants to restore this connection back to the place where everything was innocent and fresh between you, to get rid of all of the problems, to remove all the blockages and obstacles. This is about them showing up and apologizing and wiping the slate clean, so you guys can have this fresh start with each other on a stronger foundation with one another. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want us to hear? What does the collective need to know? What is happening here? The Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is the card of the builder. And as you can see, this person is working in a foundry where they melt steel, perhaps, and he is melting these three pentacles and building something here in this archway. But this is telling us that your person wants to build this relationship. They want to build it on a stronger foundation. They want to build it back on a foundation, a rock solid foundation of love, respect, making compromises, better communication, being truthful and honest with one another, apologizing when you need to, being accountable and responsible to each other, but also to the relationship and to the universe, because in truth, the universe, the people upstairs, are the ones that brought the two of you together to begin with. They allowed this connection to happen. Then they kind of stepped out of the way for a moment and said, okay, guys, what are you going to do with this connection? Are you going to work through it and come to this place of union with each other? Or are you going to go through all of the trials and tribulations that come through with this separation place? And you guys chose to go through this connection through this separation place as you're preparing for union. But this Three of Pentacles, this Three of Coins, is about building this relationship day by day, moment by moment, side by side, hand in hand, working together, each of you equally contributing to this relationship and rebuilding this strong foundation that is here between you. And that strong foundation will give this relationship much greater staying power than what it has had in the past. I cannot wait to put a card on top of that yellow post-it note that is lifting up but I dropped them all on the floor and I can't find them right now. So we're just going to move on with this reading with some of our message cards now. This is one of our decks, love messages from your twin flame. And these are not specific to twin flame relationships. They are also for soulmates. So please bear that in mind. These are divine counterpart connections. Whether you are soulmates or twin flames, you guys know what kind of connection this is. So please just take it all as it resonates for you and your situation. And there is a link in the description for these cards. But let's see what else the universe wants us to hear for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? What does the universe want to tell us? As long as you love me, we can get through anything. Well, yes, and love is the strongest foundation of all. Love is powerful and love is strong. And your person is saying here, as long as you love me, the two of you will get through anything and everything that life throws at you. You can battle any storm. You can work through obstacles and blockages in this connection. You can work through the trials and tribulations of life that just come naturally as part of living on the planet during the time that we are living on the planet. But this is basically saying your love for each other is powerful enough to get the two of you through anything and everything that life throws at you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want us to hear? What does the collective need to know? I know I have to be the one to make the first move. Well, yes. I was going to put that over here because that's where it belongs, but those yellow post-its are making me a little uneasy at the moment, guys. Sorry for that brief interlude there. And your person is the one who needs to make the first move. And that is very much how this reading started with that Eight of Wands. It is about movement, but it's also about the initiation of two-way communication. And that communication is coming from your person. Because as well, pages, this Page of Cups, pages deliver messages. So communication is on its way from your person. And they are acknowledging here that yes, the ball is in their court. And they have to step up to the plate and pick that ball up and throw it over the fence to you to see how you are going to react and respond. And honestly, they don't know how you're going to react. They don't know if you're going to pick the ball up and bounce it back to them. They don't know if you're going to throw the ball in the garbage. They don't know if you're going to bury the ball under a mound of dirt and then jump up and down on it. They don't know if you're going to throw your ball to the dog and let the dog chew it up. The bottom line here is your person is having faith that you are going to pick that ball up and throw it back to them when they do step up to the plate and do something. And that decision about what you do with that ball is completely up to you because you do have free will in this situation between you and this person. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What does the universe want to reveal? What do we need to know? Ours is a love that knows no limits. Well, yes, it is a limitless love. And that is what it has always supposed to be. A limitless love between you and this person. This is why they're saying, as long as you love me, we can get through anything. It is an endless love. It is an infinite love, and it is a love that your person felt for you from the moment that you first met. But they weren't ready to be full on in this relationship with you. And this is why they are in this Five of Cups place, feeling the regret, the loss, the remorse, the guilt of everything that they've done. It's why they're judging themselves. But this is also telling us why your person is finding the courage here to rise up and come at you with a fresh approach, and one that is meaningful, and one that is full of love and emotion that they feel for you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want us to hear? What does the collective need to know? What is happening here? You set my heart on fire. It burns only for you. Well, that goes without saying. You did set this person's heart on fire. In that moment, the two of you spent time together for the very first time, something ignited within your person, and something probably ignited within you as well. And that was your souls recognizing each other, that heart light within each of you, feeling that flame from the other, and just opening up and turning into this fire that is there between you. And that is the fire of spirit. That is the fire of the universe. So, of course, your hearts would burn only for each other. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want us to know? This falls out. My love for you cannot be duplicated. No, it can't. The love your person feels for you can't be duplicated. They can't feel the way they feel for you, for anyone else. Can you? You guys watching the reading? Can you feel the love that you feel for this person, for someone else? Is anyone that you've been with in the past, do they equal the love that you have for this person? Probably not. Your person is saying the same thing here. They also know that no one else will ever be able to compete with you. No one else can hit the mark or hit the bar that you have set in this person's mind. And this is one of the reasons why they are coming back. It's why they are figuring out how to approach this. Because when they come at you, they want to make sure they don't screw it up. With that Five of Cups and that moon energy, they are acknowledging here that they have made a big mess. And that is the regret and the remorse that they feel. And it's also why they are judging themselves. But it's also why they are acknowledging here that they owe you an apology. Hoping with that Star card that you're going to forgive them and allow them an opportunity to start over. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today. What does the collective need to know? What do we need to hear? From the moment our paths intertwined, I knew my life would never be the same. Well, yes, absolutely. Has your life been the same since you met this person? Probably not. In the time that you were spending time together, it was probably the most magical, exhilarating, wonderful, happy, joyful experience that you have ever had in your lives. Feeling that love, just doing things together, spending time together, those romantic moments, those passionate moments, your dates, the places that you went, just hanging out and doing nothing, just being in each other's presence. That is the kind of love that fills you with comfort and hope and joy. But then your lives have never been the same as well because of everything this person has put you through. The grief, the sorrow, the confusion, the drama, the chaos, the not knowing, the not having any understanding, not having any closure, not knowing what the hell is going on this emotional roller coaster ride that this person has brought into your life. So yes, your lives have been forever changed because you now are in each other's lives. But this crazy, chaotic time that you are in right now, where you have been focused on yourself and working on you, that time is also coming to a close because your person is about to get up out of this kneeling position and pick up their phone and start communicating with you. What else does the universe want to reveal for this reading today, please? What does the collective need to hear today? What is going on? I want to wake up with you every morning and fall asleep with you every night. Well, yes, your person wants to be with you nonstop. This is about them wanting to have this full-on relationship with you. They want to wake up with you every morning. And they want to spend time there in the morning just holding each other in that space where you're just waking up. And that will set the tone for the two of you to have a remarkable, wonderful, joyful, happy day. But they also want to fall asleep with you every night, wrapped in your arms, their arms wrapped around you, your arms wrapped around them, perhaps spooning. You guys know the rest of it and we can't talk about that. But they want to fall asleep in your arms, and they want to wake up with their arms wrapped around you. This gives your person a feeling of comfort to know, to think, to believe, to hope that this can happen in this connection for the two of you. What else does the universe want to reveal for this reading? What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What does the universe want us to know? I am grateful for the gift of your love. And you know what? Your love is a gift to this person. You are a blessing to this person, and they are seeing you as a blessing. They're seeing you as a gift from the universe. They are seeing you as the one who shines their light on them in a way that no one has ever shined their light for this person. And they are grateful for the gift of your love and the gift of your unconditional love. Especially if you have enough unconditional love within yourself to forgive them when they apologize to you and give them this opportunity to rejuvenate this connection between the two of you with that Judgment card that's all about renewal. They are hopeful with this Star card that you are going to give them an opportunity to make things right, to show you that they will be the partner you need them to be, who will, with this Three of Pentacles, work side by side with you to lay this firm foundation and to build this relationship back better and stronger than it ever was in the past. Because the Hangman tells us your person has had a breakthrough, and they have had, or they are having, this awakening that they need, so that they can get their act together, so that they can get their butts in gear and start fighting their way back to you to rebuild this relationship. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to reveal today, please? Crystal Cave. This card comes with number 9. Number 9 is about the ending of a cycle, the ending of this cycle of separation from your person. This card is all about trust, and it can be very difficult for us to trust when we are heartbroken, when we are anxious, when we feel that nothing can or will change for the better in our situations with the person that we love. But this is about trust. These kind of relationships are about trust in what you feel, trusting what you feel, trusting what you know, trusting what you believe in your heart and in your soul, because you trust in the universe that what they have done here is bring this gift of love between the two of you, because you are supposed to do something with this gift of love and with this blessing that you are in each other's lives. Trust in what you feel. Your person is, they are trusting that you will answer the phone when they reach out to you. They are trusting that you will want to wake up with them every morning and fall asleep with them every night. They are trusting that your love for the two of you is strong enough and powerful enough to allow the two of you to get through anything and everything that life throws at you, whatever obstacles, whatever challenges, whatever difficulties. When you are working side by side with this building back this strong foundation, your love for each other will overcome anything and everything that life throws at you, and your person is trusting in that. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to know? What is happening here in this connection? Time for a nap. Okay, yes, it is time for a nap. This has a cute little fox here that is nestled on that crescent moon, which the moon is also taking a nap. This card comes with number 24. If anyone resonates with 24, 24, or 9 over here, or have life path numbers that are 2, 4, or 9. Oh, I don't have room for this card here. There we go. Sometimes when I'm laying them out, I get them a little bit too far to one side. Okay, so this is basically about taking care of you guys. And, you know, I have to say this comes up in almost every reading lately about taking care of yourself. Are you getting rest? Are you getting sleep? Are you taking care of you? And if you're tired, go and take a nap. Go and lay down for 15 minutes, for 10 minutes, for 12 minutes, for 30 minutes. Put on a meditation CD or a meditation thing that you trust. You want to make sure it's something that you trust and listen to that. And if you fall asleep during the meditation, so be it, because your mind will still get the information that it needs. You will still receive the insight and gifts and guidance from the universe that you need. But in this world that we live in, where everything is constantly dinging at us and pinging at us and ringing at us, it can be overwhelming. It's just too much at times. So make sure you take care of you and take time to rest. And as far as that dinging and pinging go, yes, it just popped into my head. You will be hearing some sort of ding or ping coming from your person, because this reading started with them reaching out to you and getting things unstuck between you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want us to hear today, please? What does the collective need to know? What is happening here? This card is always so interesting for me. This card does come with number 1. And if we look very closely at this card, this box is open and these doves are flying out of the box. And doves do represent peace and a peace offering coming from your person. But as well, it's also telling us, supporting very much that Hangman card, that your person is seeing the light. They're getting it. The light bulb has come on and it's staying on for your person. They are having the clarity that they have been looking for. But as well, this card fascinates me because the artist that makes this deck, which is Oracle of Visions by Ciro Marchetti, and you have seen some of his cards in our readings. Actually, the tarot cards we use today is one of his decks. That is the Gilded Tarot. But all of these cards down here on the floor in front of that little jester baton thing here, they're all the Fool cards from his tarot decks. This card is about starting over. This card is about the Fool. It tells us that, yes, things are about to change in the dynamic between you and your person. Things are about to get different because we do have this rush of energy that comes with that 8 of Wands. We do have the rush of energy that comes with the Fool because the Fool is ruled by the planet Uranus. So yes, things are about to start getting different here. Things are about to get interesting. The Fool also tells us your person does want a fresh start with you. They want this opportunity to start over. And they have faith and trust that you will be kind enough, willing enough, and have enough unconditional love for them that you will give them this fresh start that they are hoping for. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want us to hear? What do we need to know? What does the collective need to hear? Grounded. Rooted, supported, connection to nature. Look, she's taking a nap. Taking a nap, time for a nap. Well, this card is about being grounded, right? And, you know, again, it can be very difficult to stay grounded when you are in this kind of heartache and heartbreak that you are dealing with because you're apart from your person. It's important to try to stay grounded, to stay rooted to the earth. This is about earth. Go out, walk barefoot in the grass, hug a tree, dig in the dirt, plant a garden, repot some potted plants, get a grounding mat. It's important that we stay grounded as well because the energy of the planet at the moment is intense, off the rails, crazy. And that is because of those planets, Uranus and Mars. Uranus rules the Fool, and it is the planet of unexpected things, so expect the unexpected, but that comes back to that 8 of Wands. Connection to nature. Sometimes just going out and walking in nature can help us. Go to the park. Go somewhere where you know that there's trees. Perhaps you live in a neighborhood where there are trees and you can walk in that neighborhood and feel safe and grounded in that love and that grounding energy that those trees provide. Stay grounded, or try to at least be grounded. Your person is working on staying grounded as well. And the bottom line is they've had to really work on that, because you were always such a grounding presence and grounding influence for them. And they're having to find it on their own by doing these very same things. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. Well, let's shuffle that again. One more time, guys. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? What is happening here in this situation? What does the collective need to hear about their person? Abundance. We were just talking about trees, and look at that magnificent tree. Lavish opulence and prosperity. And this is truly, at the moment, about the abundance of love that is here in the situation for you and your person. This is about the abundance of love and the deep roots of this love that is here. Don't you feel that the love for you and your person, or the love that's between you, has these deep roots that go so very deep into the earth? But again, this is about being in this grounded place with your person. And as well, perhaps your person has been very focused on their financial abundance at the moment, their financial security and stability. Perhaps this is something that you have been focused on as well. And that is absolutely fine. And that is a great use of your time, especially while you are preparing for union with this person. So this reading starts with your person wanting to reach out to you and initiating this communication to start facilitating two-way contact, going back and forth between the two of you so you can start talking. Your person is going to be a better communicator because they've had an awakening. They're continuing with this awakening, and they're seeing the light with that hangman being there. They want to hang on to you and to this relationship. They have been judging themselves, though, and they feel this heavy sense of melancholy or blue mood, perhaps even depression, feeling the weight of the loss and the guilt and the remorse that they feel for not having you in their life, but also for how they've acted. They know that they're going to have to get up and take action, and they are trying to figure out this fresh approach with that 9 of Wands. But they recognize that you are the one for them. They recognize that this connection with you is the one they want to have in their life. They just haven't been ready. So this is what they're working on with this Star card, telling us that, yes, your person is healing. They're releasing, they're letting go of all of the things that have held them back. But as well, the Star tells us there is hope for the future in this connection with your person. They know they need to apologize to you. They're going to present this apology as part of their approach. And with that apology will come their expressions of love and an invitation to you to see if you are going to give them an opportunity to start over with you. And then they will put forth the effort and energy that they need to in a way that you have never seen before to build this relationship with you on a strong foundation that will never crack or break ever again. This is your reading for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.